What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction. We are here again with Girlset. It's been a while, but they've got a new music video called Tweak. And we did tune in to their last release, the first of their rebrand, Little Miss, and I really, really enjoyed it last time. If you missed it, I reacted to the music video and the choreography as well. And I really like this group. And I've been hoping we would get a new release. I just really want them to succeed. So I'm excited to see what they've got this time. And yeah, let's get into it. Ooh, okay. Fierce opening.
I can pop up on you, baby, you decide.
I like this lighting, this vibe, these neons.
I tend to play cool, but here's a newer side. You bring it out of me, so what's it about to be? You play a game that's very dangerous. You must be out of your mind. So this time I'm taking back the reins. Won't apologize. I've been so fed
Ooh,
up
okay.
all week. Stupid boys ain't what I need. Lately you've been draining all my energy. Don't think that
Love this
I'm
pre-chorus.
sweet. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in the body. Boy, you gon' make me tweak.
Oh, love.
Feel that my emotions now reach my peak. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. Boy, you gon' make me tweak.
These neon greens,
Don't
obsessed.
push me to the limits, bring it out of me. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you gon' make me pressure, pressure. Boy, I'll give you what you asked for. I'll heat up. I ain't playing no games, no games. Keep playing with my mental.
I love the sporty vibe.
I've been so fed up all week. Stupid boys ain't what I need. Lately you've been
This is fun.
draining my energy. Don't think that I'm sweet. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in my body. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in my body. How that my emotions till I reach my peak. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you gon' make me. I'm too crazy. Boy, don't trust that bottom line when I make it out alive.
Done.
The way I am, you can't deny.
I also love Kendall with the pink hair.
Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in my body. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in my body. Held in my emotions now, I've reached my peak. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in my body. Boy, you gon' make me
Yes!
Don't push me to the limits, bring it out of me. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you gon' make me.
Okay. I'm a little bit interested with the end of this music video. It kind of felt like a cliffhanger. So hopefully they'll release something like soon. I've been hoping they would get more music. So I'm kind of interested where that leads. Because like the way that ended, it felt like they weren't quite done yet. Like the song felt complete, but the music video, like in a sense, it feels like it's leading to something else, if that makes sense. I like the song. Little Miss is still my favorite in terms of style. But I think the song is still good. I think the choreo is fierce. The drop to the knees. Ooh. The key change, like in the end, it took me by surprise. I'm not entirely like sure how I feel about it, because it's like I think I like the other chorus and the original key better, but then at the same time, like it feels like with that key change, like it adds like that sense of urgency and like just really brings up the intensity of the song. So I think it was a good choice because it like, it adds something interesting instead of just like keeping the same thing. It could have gone like, too easy listening or too generic. It could get lost a lot easier in the whole just like scene of Western pop. So I think it's good that they did add that because it's something that makes you go like, oh, this is different. The pre-chorus, my favorite part. Like the way that it intensifies through the pre-chorus, that beat comes up. I love that part. And then these shots throughout the bridge, especially, were so good. I love the outfits. You guys know I love a good sporty vibe. The Adidas with the neon green. Neon green is my favorite color. So that was fierce. And like I said, I'm loving pink hair Kendall. She's kind of coming out. She might be my bias. I haven't picked one yet because I really do like all of them, especially because Sav was a gymnast before she was a pop star, and I grew up a gymnast too. So it's like she's kind of made to be my bias. But then like also Lexi tends to stand out a lot for me in dance, and then I really love Camila's vocals. I really love all their vocals. That's one of the things that like makes them really stand out to me, like as this type of group in this genre. They have the vocals, which like yes, and they have the dance, they have the presence. I really think they have the whole package. And like I said, I really want them to succeed and to start getting more music because I think they have the it factor for the market that they're going for here. And I've liked them the best out of anybody in this particular like niche. But let's go through this again. See, like these shots at the beginning, like the way that the camera work and like the pace of them are, it very much mimics like that scene at the end. So that's like what makes you kind of feel like there's something more coming, you know? This makeup is fierce. I love like this metallic under eye, and then you've got that glitter coming up through the corner as well. And then like a nice bold but a little bit smoky eyeliner. Fierce. But just the drama of these shots is so good. Like the lights like just kind of flashing but not fast flashing, like that dramatic like tensive flicker. And then this speed up after. Let's go frame by frame on here. Ugh, stun. Love this like bronzy eyeshadow, the chain necklaces, all the little braids. And it like kind of matches like the vibe of the chain necklace and the vibe of like the little Adidas stripes too. So absolutely love that styling. And then yeah, then it really picks up into this frame by frame. And it's just like a little moment of chaos, which is just interesting. So then we've got this like kind of night city lights, wet asphalt type of vibe. Love a wet asphalt and concrete moment because of the way the lights reflect off of it. And then I always say I love the city. I love the city lights, the night scene type of vibes because you just get like these really cool like bright neon blues and greens and yellows, and then we have this pink and red that really stands out. We see that pink like come through a lot through the music video, and that's the color that stands out the most, even though we have so many bright colors, just because it's a contrast from the cool and like very piercing colors throughout.
I can pop up on you, baby, you decide.
And what's interesting about this scene, like, there's a lot going on here, but you notice this guy's like super spiky, crazy hair, and then this guy's outfit, like, it's got those same like spike texture, and it actually leads into this transition really well, with this same like pattern and shapes going on here. So I thought that was really interesting as I went through this slowly. Like there's just a lot of these like very angular and like black like spiky shapes. So having that zoom in where the first thing you're noticing in the scene before, the first thing I noticed was the guy with the spiky hair. It actually transitions really well into this.
I can pop up on you, baby, you decide.
But see like these pinks, these neon blues, these neon greens, like they just such cool lighting. Like see the blue coming through here on this side, the pink on top. Just like the vibe, obsessed.
You decide. No matter what I do, I can't keep you in line. No, no. I tend to play
See, I think she sounds so
No
good.
matter what I do, I can't keep you in line. No, no.
I prefer a little bit more organic of a vocal than we have here. It's not too much with like a digitized sound. It's just a little bit, so I don't mind it, but I would have preferred like full organic, but that's just kind of like a me thing. I know that this is like this is the trend. This type of vocal and this type of production is the trend. So they're sticking to it, and they do it well, and they don't have to over digitize it because, like I said, they have the vocals. They're all really great singers, and that's what's really impressed me the most about them.
Tend to play cool, but here's a newer side. You bring it out of me, so what's it about to be? You play a game that's very dangerous.
See, like there, like that, like a lot more organic there. So, like I said, I don't mind too much the parts where it's a little bit more digitized because, like, she sounds so good.
You play a game that's very dangerous. You must be out of your mind. So this time I'm taking back the reins. Won't apologize. I've been so fed up.
Yes, this pre-chorus, that beat comes in, and then it's like, yes.
Oh, we stupid boys ain't what I need. Lately you've been draining all my energy. Don't think that I'm sweet. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I'm in the body. Boy, you gon' make me.
And then, like, right into the chorus, like the first "You Gon' Make Me Tweak" is when we finally see them all as a group and have their big entrance moment. Slay. This choreo is so fierce. Like, ooh. I love these outfits, like the metallics, the neons. Like, there's a lot going on, but they all look so cool. And then the way these neon greens and pinks back here just really, really stand out. Like, it almost looks like it's blacklit for a second. And ooh, look at that glow behind her hair. But this is fierce. And then, like, the slow-mo moments that we have right there. The slow-mo moments throughout the music video, they place them very well. And it just creates a very cool effect, a very specific type of vibe, like a feeling in the music video. It's kind of hard for me to explain that, but how it feels. But it's like you feel like a certain type of way about, like, the scenes and the storyline with those added shots in slow motion. Oh, love. And then this lighting, you got the lasers in the background too, those pink lasers. But then, like, the flashes of the light matching up to the beat. So, like, you started the chorus, like, with those slow motion moments, but then as that beat speeds up, it gets a little snappier too. Then you get more, like, the flashing lights. It kind of feels like the tempo of this is speeding up. We're getting a few more angle and camera changes. Boy, you won't make me tweak. Don't push me to the limits, bring it out of me. Don't think that I'm weak. Boy, the pole dancer, crazy. Love it. Love it.
Pressure, boy, I'll give you what you asked for. I'll heat up. I ain't playing no games, no games. Keep playing with my mental.
Yeah, the lighting here is extra crazy. Like, you get these moments where, like, they put this glow on those neon greens and blues. And see, all the cans back here are that pink too. But yeah, it's just, it lets them hold this shot on her, because this is a good few seconds of just one shot of just her walking, just one camera angle. Like, we've got this for a good 3 seconds. Like 4 seconds on that shot. And you don't tend to see, like, shots held that long in a music video. You have to keep it moving. So having those, like, moments where that light is just, like, really flashing at you, it adds that same interest and dimension to the shot without having to change the camera angle. So you just get to really, like, see her for a moment and let her work that camera. Pressure, boy, I'll give you what you asked for. I'll heat up. I ain't playing no games, no games. Keep playing with my mental. Keep playing with my mental. Yeah, look at her eye. It's got, like, the galaxy type of sparkle in it, and then you also see a similar sparkle coming off her jacket. But look at that. It's like this exact pattern that's in her eye. I think this is just such a fun scene. Like, it's like the girls, like the girl gang at the hairstylist, and you know, at the hairstylist, that's when all the gossip goes down. So, like, they're talking about the stupid boys, like, it totally makes sense. And then these outfits, just like the vibe change here. Like, we still got the same color scheme, but it's switched up to where pink is the most prominent color, and then you just have blues that tie it together. And then all of these outfits, like, we totally switch up from the sporty vibe, and then we've got like these lacy, like, corset type pieces. They're all super cool. The patterns on the belt too, and the pants, just really, really cool. And I love that they all have these necklaces too, like very much statement necklaces since they have such open necks. But they're all like different vibes depending on like each of their outfits. And then the curlers are just like the vibe of it all. It's very much like we're one of the girls, like this is the girl gang. We don't need any boys, like we're doing our thing.
So fed up all week. Stupid boys.
And the synchronization of this whole part is just what makes it so satisfying.
Fed up.
Like, they are perfectly in sync.
Stupid boys ain't what I need.
And just like the sharper movements of the choreo as that beat is that more like sharper kind of staccato type of vibe. It makes a really cool, really satisfying shot.
Stupid boys ain't what I need.
The facial expressions. Oh, and you can see in the makeup too. See those blues come in just on like that inner corner of the eye, and then it fades to the pink. And then she's got all that blue and gold going on.
I need. Lately you've been draining all my energy. Don't think that I'm sweet.
I love her voice. I think she sounds so good.
All my energy. Don't think that I'm sweet. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I love my body. Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I love my body.
And see, there's that pink sparkle again, like that we saw in Kendall's eye and then in the galaxy scene.
Boy, you gon' make me tweak. I love my body. How that my emotions till I reach my peak. Don't think that I'm
And the richness of her voice there. But just like this like whole like sparkle moment, it like adds a little bit of like fantasticalness, but it still feels like that kind of club vibe. So it doesn't feel like too out of place. Like all these scenes are very different, and yet they all make sense together. Like it very much has like that like night out with the girls like at the club type of vibe going on.
how that my emotions till I reach my peak. Don't think that I'm weak.
Like I said, the richness of her voice.
I'm too crazy. But I'm just that bottom line when I'm
I love this part, and this is where like we lose this filter. Like we had no filter in the shots right at the beginning because these are repeating those shots. But then throughout this, like we have this neon lights, this city lights filter. Like there's a little bit of like a fog, like this kind of pink or like bluish fog over these shots. Like you can tell like they don't feel like 100% like just normal colors, normal realistic, because it's giving off that vibe. Also, butterfly belt, slay.
don't think that I'm weak. Boy, you
But then as we come into the bridge, it's like the facade falls off and we're back into like normal lighting, normal shots.
I'm too crazy. But I'm just that bottom line.
Like you can see those changes of the facial expressions. Like there's like this sense of like almost desperation in a way. Like that beat really intensifies. Like they're in these makeup shots, but like at the same time, like trying to escape them. The big hoops, fierce. And again, like that flashing and flickering light, but at the same time, the shots are more in slow motion. Love all these chains. The Calvin Klein, like, so in style. Like, see this facial expressions? She's gorgeous. Stunning shot. And, like, that stare, too. Wow. But it's like they just have all of these people, like, all over them. And it's like they're kind of trying to break free from this, but at the same time, like, that's their, like, they're getting all their makeup done, like, their image, like, and then they break free. There's that key change, which is just so surprising, but it really plays off of, like, that kind of almost this, like, very intense, like, kind of, I don't know the full storyline of this yet, but there is, like, that kind of sense of urgency, of desperation, and then, like, you have all these, like, slow motion shots, like, these emotions coming through, like, they're just, like, going side to side, like they're trying to escape something, and then they come out of it and it intensifies even more with that key change. And this backlighting here, this glow around all of them is crazy. Like, it makes for a stunning shot, but it also just further intensifies that that sense of urgency and, like, that frozen in time moment that we have here. So good. Ooh. I cannot wait to see the full choreo for this. It's gonna be so good. Like, this spin around and then right into, and, like, the moment, like, they hit the floor first with the head down, and then as they drop to the knees, the head comes back up. Just extra drama. Ugh, so good. So good. See, and then we go back to those same bridge shots that we saw at the bridge and we saw at the beginning too. Like, and there's that sound, like, that little, like, flashback moment. And then this guy that we were seeing before, obviously, stupid boys that are gonna make you tweak. There they are. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I loved the color scheme. Yeah, like, this shot is just gorgeous. Like, this neon green reflecting off the street, and then you've got these pink neon lights, and then even this one that's, like, half out, that really, like, gives off, like, that city vibe. You're always gonna have those some lights that are off, but you've got her neon orange that matches the palace lighting, Kendall with her pink, Camila with the red, Sav with the blue. They all just match everywhere. And then, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, again, I'm really happy that they have yet another good song. Little Miss is still my favorite, but I really like the direction that they're going with them. I like that they still are doing, like, the song is almost 3 minutes, so I'll take it. I like that they're still doing, like, full songs with a full bridge and a different outro. Keeping music interesting, because, like, with Western music especially for the groups that are, like, going more, like, global with their music, there are so many that are just, like, cutting off the bridge and the outro, and that's not real music. We need a bridge and we need an outro. So thank you, Girlset, for keeping bridges and outros alive. Thank you for keeping storylines alive. Thank you for keeping vocals alive. Like, I just really think they have the whole package. I think all 4 girls are really cool. I love, like I said, I love their vocals. I think they're amazing performers. Obviously, like, this choreo We will be doing an in-depth analysis of the choreo, reaction to the choreo when that comes out. They did a full dance practice last time, so I expect we'll get that again within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, again, I hope they keep getting more recognition and more success. This rebrand, amazing job. Amazing job. And yeah. I have my other reactions to Little Miss and the Little Miss choreography, so you can check those out in my Girlset reactions playlist on the playlist tabs of my channel if you haven't seen those yet. Make sure to subscribe, obviously, so you don't miss the choreography reaction and any other reactions we have to them whenever they come out with their first EP, their first album, which I will be tuned in for. Comment down below all your thoughts. Which one is your favorite so far? Either this or Little Miss or something else older that they did before the rebrand. But like I said, I really like this direction a lot better than what they were doing before. And I think they just did a really good job managing it all and figuring out what they really wanted their image to be and what direction they wanted their music to go. So I've just been really impressed by them. And yeah. Patreon is also linked in the description and in my bio. We got daily uploads over there as well. So come check it out. Come join the gang, and I will see you next time.